Shalom. Khan. Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rekakodash. Kal Halal Yom La Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rekakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us the truth and who rule well. Peace and citations unto the Akim that is spread around the four corners of the earth, spreading this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Quarters of Zion, coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai with another lesson, with another video, and Lord willing, this video is edifying. So as you can read in the title, the ones that trouble us will have to answer to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I'm going to start off with 2 Thessalonians 1 verse 6, and it reads, "Seeing it is a righteous thing for the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you." God, so the first thing that pops in your mind, the ones that trouble you are our oppressors. And who is our oppressor right now? That's Esau, you see? But also, the ones that are joined onto Esau, they are also going to get a payback. Because if you go into that word recompense, let's go to that, recompense.
Strong's G 467, antapadidomi, antapadidomi.
Antapadidomi. And the outline of biblical usage says, in a good sense, to repay, to requite; in a bad sense, penalty or vengeance. So the Most High is going to require it from that person that troubles us to balance it out, to repay us. Let me see. If we go to Atom Online, recompense, then it says from 1400s, recompensing, to redress, provide an equivalent. From Old French, récompenser, and directly from medieval Latin, recompensare, to reward, to remunerate, Salakia, from Latin again, compensar, to balance out, weigh together, from which together, compensar, frequentative, to hang, cause to hang, weigh, pay. So basically, this is the point. The Most High is going to balance it out. The ones that trouble us, they are also going to balance, it's going to be required from them, you know. The same thing that they bring upon us is going to be required from them, and even more, you know. So first of all, what you think about is that it's about Esau, but also the ones that are joined onto Esau. Because if you go into the first verse, let's go to the first verse. This is 2 Thessalonians 1 verse 1. Paul and Silvanus and Timotheus unto the church of the Thessalonians in Yahweh our Father and the Lord Yahushai. So Paul and Silvanus and Timotheus, they went onto the church of Thessalonians. So let's go to the word Thessalonians, because that also has a meaning to it, because the churches, you know, they were based upon something. And if you go to the root word, they didn't have no names for nothing.
Strong's G 2331, Thessalonikus, Thessalonikus.
Thessalonikus. And the root word goes into Thessalonica, which means victory over falsity. You see? So that's the meaning of the word Thessalonica. It goes back to victory of falsity. And if you look up that word falsity, which I already done, it goes into the quality or condition of being false, incorrectness, untruthfulness, treachery, something false, falsehood. So the ones that come up with the falsehood, the ones that come up with the snares, they are gonna have to. It's gonna be required of them, but also they that go with the falsehood, of Esau. Because if you look up that word falsehood, for example, well, let me just jump to the verse because it's in Isaiah 28, verse 15, and as the title reads, Ephraim's captivity predicted. So even in our nation, you have people that join onto these evil falsehoods. You see? Now here Judah is warned. So let me start at verse 14. This is Isaiah 28, verse 14. Wherefore hear the word of Yahweh, ye scornful men, that rule this people which is in Jerusalem. So let's go into the word scornful. Scornful, which is Latazawan. Outline of the wicked usage says scorning, bragging, mocking. The Hebrew Chaldean lexicon says mocking, contempt of what is good and upright. You see? This also reminds me of another scripture, which is in Psalms 1. Bear with me for a second. Let me go to my own Bible. So this is Psalms 1 verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scornful. And there you have that word again, scornful, which we just read. It goes back to mockery and also disgrace. So blessed is the man that does not do these things. But what happened to our people? What happened to Ephraim? What happened to Judah? They went into the way of the scornful. So going back, Isaiah 28 verse 14. Wherefore hear the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, ye scornful men that rule this people which is in Jerusalem, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. So there you have that word falsehood, what we just looked up. The church of Thessalonica goes back to victory over falsehood. And what do our people like? Falsehood. They believe in lies. They believe in Esau's lies. They believe in Esau's science. Whereas we have our power, which they don't believe in, which they don't follow. You see? They made a covenant with death. They made a covenant with hell. And now they hide themselves in falsehood. That's why our people, they're going to be destroyed also, man. Because Esau, he's a cunning, he's a cunning and low, how you call it? He's a snake, so he uses our own people to murder us. He's a murderer that hides himself. You see, he gives our people guns, he gives them ammunition, he gives them also uh, a reason to shoot each other up, with this rap and with these gang wars and stuff like that. You see? So our people are doing these things to ourselves. And also, our people are going to come up against the prophets, the men that stand in the highways and byways proclaiming this word, because it's not for no reason that Ye and Kyrie Irving and all these celebrities are being mentioned in the media right now, because persecution is going to come. Having this faith, having this belief that we have, knowing that we are Hebrew Israelites, also comes with a price. Persecution is going to come. Now Esau is setting everything up for our people to come against us. People are going to snitch. They're going to say, like, these are the men that told me that I'm a Hebrew Israelite, and then Esau is going to come with that great wrath upon us. You see? So also, let me see, in the book of Nahum or Zephaniah, let me see, bear with me for a second. Yep. This is Zephaniah 1 verse 12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled in their lease, that say in their heart, Yahweh will not do good, neither will he do evil. Just like we just read, they hide themselves with lies, they hide themselves with falsities, with falsehood. So they're like, okay, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is not going to find us. They're covering themselves. Verse 13. Therefore, their goods shall become a booty, and their houses a desolation. They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them. They shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine thereof. The great day of Yahweh is near, it is near, and hasted greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Most High, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. The day is a day of wrath. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Most High, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. You see? So our people that hide themselves in falsehood, the ones that think that the Most High is not going to do anything, this is going to come for them. You see? The ones that are going to snitch upon the men of the Lord, the ones that are troubling us right now. You have Esau troubling us, but on top of that, even our own people are troubling us. You see? But we understand it, because Esau has put them in a snare, they have put them in a trance, they have put them in spells, and also these demons jump upon these people to do the left hand side bidding of the Most High, also to make you stronger, so that you can endure, so that you can become stronger, so that you can be all that you can be. Because you get better if you are being challenged. That's why Satan means adversary. Adversary goes into the competition, the one that improves you. That's why we are being tried. We are being tried through the fire right now. You see? Zephaniah 1 verse 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. You see? So money and riches is not going to save you in that time. So let's go back to Isaiah 28 verse 16. Yeah, verse 16. Isaiah 28 verse 16. Therefore thus said Yahweh, thy power, behold, I lay in Zion a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, which is Yahushai. Yahushai has been tried. You know, he has been put through the fire here. He has endured what he had to endure, you know. So that's why he was tried. A precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. Because Yahushai is the foundation that we build upon. We have faith in him that he's going to come and redeem his people. He's going to bring that recompense with him of the Most High. He that believeth shall not make haste. So he that believeth shall not make haste goes into that you are not gonna, you're gonna keep it spiritual. You know, you're not gonna take matters into your own hands. You're not gonna do things according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit. Verse 17, judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet, and the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies. You see, the lies that we're going into, and the waters shall overflow the hiding place. So let's look up the word plummet. So this is a plummet. It's a lead that is hanging on a string. You see, a piece of lead that's hanging on a string, which that's being used in construction to as a baseline. You know, a plummet is something that you compare to. You know, if the column or if the concrete is straight. You see. So what is the plummet here? The plummet is the scriptures. The plummet is the righteousness and the truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, his judgments, you see? And righteousness to the plummet, you see? So the plummet is the scriptures, man. That's going to keep you upright. That's going to keep you in line and in check with the Most High, you see? So let's go back to Thessalonians, because we just read that this place is going to be consumed with fire, right? The whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, Zephaniah 1 and 18. So going back to 2 Thessalonians 1 verse 6, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled rest with us. You see, so we rest in the brotherhood. We are blessed to have this brotherhood. You know, we keep each other sharp. We edify one another. We pick each other up when we're down. You know, so when we get tribulation and if we get put down, you know, we rest with each other. Just like how Paul and Silvanus and Timotheus, they brought rest to the brothers and to the church of Thessalonians. We also we console within ourselves, you see. So read it again. And to you who are troubled, rest with us when Yahushai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushai, who shall be punished with an everlasting destruction from the presence of the Most High and from the glory of his power, when he shall come to be glorified in his saints, and to be admired in all them that believe, because our testimony among you was believed in that day. And so Yahushua is going to come with that flaming fire, you see, and he's going to punish them in the presence, from the presence of the Most High.